Starting next week, travelers in the country must have a real ID to board domestic flights and to access certain federal facilities. But now, Maine lawmakers are calling on the federal government to implement a more lenient approach for those who do not have one yet. News Center Maine's Drew Peters has more on the request and concerns over enforcement.
Many Americans are going to be harmed by a drop-dead date.
Maine lawmakers and state leaders urging for more flexibility as the start of Real ID enforcement is just days away.
We just need a little relief so that folks don't get left high and dry.
According to Maine Secretary of State Shenna Bellows, this bipartisan request from her and members of the legislature's Transportation Committee aim to assist the thousands of Mainers who still haven't gotten a Real ID.
Giving people the time to get the certified birth certificate, get the legal documents that show any name changes.
The proposal asks the Department of Homeland Security and TSA to implement a phased approach to the current May 7th enforcement start date, giving travelers without a Real ID or passport a warning rather than subjecting them to additional screening.
Get that warning, be able to go on their way, and then when they get back from their trip, make an appointment, make an online appointment at the Maine Bureau of Motor Vehicles.
Hoping to not only make travel easier on the passenger, but also for Maine's smaller airports that would have to deal with the additional screenings that would follow the Real ID deadline.
Asking the TSA to be more flexible with people's identification documents will certainly help.
According to Senator Tim Nangle, this phased approach would also benefit staff at B&B locations across the state who are seeing an increased volume of people.
Last time I was outside in line for probably half, three-quarters of an hour better.
Fairfield resident Marilyn Tozier says she just got her Real ID at the Augusta B&B after multiple attempts and has one major recommendation for those who still need to get one.
I would say get an appointment. That's the whole key.
Because soon, if you plan to fly domestically or enter certain federal buildings, you'll need it.
Why put it off? It's something that's going to happen. Just do it.
State legislators say they're hoping to get a response on their requests before the May 7th deadline, but are still urging Mainers to make plans to get their Real ID beforehand. In Augusta, Drew Peters, News Center, Maine.